Hi there, this is Mina once again, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can find quality background music for your YouTube videos, which is also unique. Now this is one of those videos that comes from my own personal experience, so I may not be able to give you one definite solution here. However, I will show you the steps that I use personally. Think of it this way, I may not be able to give you one destination point, rather I will show you the directions how to get there. So you may want to watch it or you may not, but in case you do, well, let's get started. Now most of you might already know there are several websites that offer background music for free. Now whenever I say background music, I mean the music that don't have lyrics in it. So for most part of the tutorial we are going to concentrate on that. But anyways, coming back. So there are many online background websites like YouTube Audio Library, CCDic or NCS YouTube channel. If you want the list, I will have them in the description below. But anyways, my point is I don't like to use music from YouTube Library or any other popular websites. Why? Well, it's just too common and often overused and abused. So how do you find good quality music which is also unique? Well, we will come to that later on. But first, it is important to understand the difference between Creative Commons, royalty free and a copyright music. Because let's admit it, half of the time you spend looking for a good quality music is spent on understanding their license. So it's important to clear them first, right? So on a broader level, there are three kinds of usage, right? First is the copyright. Now whenever you upload any original content on the internet, it can be anything, audio, video, pictures, blog, anything. If you upload any original content on the internet, you will automatically have the copyright of it and nobody can use it without your permission. Kind of like how you cannot use Taylor Swift song on your YouTube videos. Second is the public domain, which is totally the opposite of copyright. So after 70 years from the death of the creator, all his or her work will go under public domain, which anybody can use without any permission. Kind of like how you can use sonata from Beethoven without any permission. Now why do you have to wait 70 years after the death of creator? You certainly don't need money once you die, right? So why wait so long? Well, these restrictions are put by the labels company who want to maximize their profit, and they often make their whole copyright issue so confusing. And this is where we have the confusing bit in the between. Now I'm not a lawyer or an expert, so take my words as a grain of salt. However, from what I have seen is you can divide this under three subcategories. So first is fair use, in which you can use small chunk of any video or audio file in your own video as long as you are adding your own creative value to it. Now creative value can be a review, opinion or criticism. As long as you are adding your own review to it, you are good to go. However, how do you define a fair use on YouTube? Well, unfortunately you cannot, so I will suggest you stay away from this. Second is Creative Commons, which is my personal favorite. So you are free to use any music under Creative Commons as long as you are giving the credit link to them. Now depending on the license, and there are 4 of them, you may use that Creative Commons song for monetization or you may not. And for this video we are not going to go in detail. However, a Creative Commons license 3.0 is the best one. And the third is royalty free music, which often sound like free music, but it's not. In fact, most of the royalty free music is copyright music. The only difference is you have to pay a small one-time fees, and after that you don't have to pay any royalty when you use that song. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's see how you can find high quality music for your YouTube videos, which is also unique. And well, the answer is SoundCloud. There are thousands of independent artists on SoundCloud who will be more than happy to give their song to you for a small one-time donation or free. All they need is just a credit link. Now, how do you find this artist? That's a big question. And well, fortunately or unfortunately, there's no one way to do that. Some people suggest using the SoundCloud search feature and set the filter to Creative Commons. But the result that you get out of there, well, they are not good enough, because if it was so easy, then everybody would do that and then it would become a common thing. But guess what? There are few tricks that you can use. For instance, what I do is start with a YouTube channel whose music you like. Let's say Casey Neistat. He has a pretty good music selection. Now go to his video and look for the description, and there you will most probably find a SoundCloud link. Now go to that SoundCloud page and see if the creator is cool enough if you use their music on your videos. Sometimes you might have to do some extra digging, but it's worth it. Similarly, look for some other videos and follow that artist. But in case you don't want to do the heavy lifting, then just follow the people I follow on SoundCloud. There are around 7 to 10 independent creators who create awesome music, so just follow them. Now that's one way. Another way to find quality music is to follow the YouTubers in your same niche. For instance, I recently did a video on Reddit, and for that I need some upbeat music which goes along with it. Now since CJP Grey already have a video on Reddit and his format was also similar, I need some similar music. Obviously I won't use the same one, but something similar would work. So here's the logic. All you have to do is find the creator of that music and then follow some of its other creations. And 90% of the time they are going to stick with same genre. So if they make music on hip hop, then the other music will also be on hip hop. This kind of thing happens in the creative industry. So after a bit of Google search, I was able to find the creator website. And if we check out some of his songs, now obviously I have listened to most of his music, so I know where to find what. But yeah, you will have to do a bit of groundwork if you want something that others don't have. Now here's the interesting part. This is the CGP Grey music. And guess what? It is under Creative Commons. And if we go to the license page, it is CC 3.0, which means you can use it even for commercial purpose. Now for all those who are wondering, here's the song that I used. And it's pretty dope. Again, it's free, but I always go and buy it. It's just $1. And you should do that too. Don't be cheap and support the creator. They really need it. Now there are other music websites that popular YouTubers use, like Epidemic Sound, where you just have to pay $12 and then you get access to all the music unlimited. However, I still haven't used them, so I cannot say much about it. Maybe in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I know this video doesn't give you what exactly you were looking for, but maybe it might have given you a new perspective. So anyway, let me know if you want me to do more videos like this by giving this video a thumbs up. Also let me know in the comment section below. And if you want me to do less video like this, then give it a thumbs down. I don't really care. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you in the next video, and yes, like always, thank you for watching.